Welcome back to Snobs Film History Classic Film Review on the Scene Snobs Channel. I'm your host, Mick Manhattan, and for March 2025, we're celebrating women in classic movies, a month dedicated to the trailblazing films that shaped cinema and empowered female characters. And today, we're hitting the road with Thelma and Louise, the film that wasn't just a road trip, but a cultural revolution on wheels. Directed by Ridley Scott and starring Susan Sarandon and Geena Davis, and written by Callie Curry, this film wasn't afraid to challenge Hollywood's rules, redefine female friendship, and deliver one of the most talked about endings in movie history. At its core, Thelma and Louise is about friendship, freedom, and defiance. Thelma is a naive, repressed housewife trapped in a controlling marriage. Louise is her strong-willed, independent best friend working as a waitress. What starts as a simple weekend road trip takes a dark turn after a harrowing incident at a roadside bar. Forced to go on the run, Thelma and Louise transform from everyday women into outlaws, rebels, and symbols of resistance. Behind the camera, Thelma and Louise had an all-star creative team. Callie Curry's screenplay was revolutionary. It flipped the male-driven buddy road trip genre on its head. Susan Sarandon and Geena Davis weren't the first choices. Michelle Pfeiffer, Meryl Streep, and Jodie Foster were all considered for the roles. Brad Pitt got his big break as J.D., the charming drifter, beating out other actors like George Clooney and Johnny Depp for the role. And the film's breathtaking desert landscapes were shot in Utah and California, making the setting feel as vast and limitless as their journey. When Thelma and Louise hit theaters in 1991, it sparked immediate debate. Critics hailed it as a feminist masterpiece, but some conservative audiences saw it as controversial. It was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, with Callie Curry winning for Best Original Screenplay, a historic win for women in Hollywood. The film was groundbreaking because it showed women taking control of their own narrative on and off screen. And that final scene, one of the most iconic talked about endings in cinema history. More than 30 years later, Thelma and Louise remains a cultural touchstone. It paved the way for films like Mad Max Fury Road and Promising Young Woman. It sparked conversations about gender roles, female agency, and Hollywood's portrayal of women. Susan Sarandon and Geena Davis became lifelong advocates for women in film, with Davis even founding the Geena Davis Institute on Gender and Media. Even now, its themes of rebellion, justice, and empowerment feel more relevant than ever. Few films have left an impact like Thelma and Louise. It's a story of survival, sisterhood, and defiance. A film that dares to challenge the system and still resonates decades later. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more classic film retrospectives. Want exclusive content giveaways? Join our Patreon. We love movies, and we know you do too, so join the Snob Nation. Until next time, I'm Mick Manhattan reminding you, sometimes the only way to freedom is to hit the gas and never look back.